This is a Stripe screenshot of almost $35,000 collected in a very short period of time, just last month. And this right here is my first video I uploaded on this YouTube channel a little bit over a year ago, March 2nd, 2023. And in this video, I want to explain the quickest way that now people can make $10,000 a month online with ease. Like, it's really not that hard, and I am firsthand proof of it. I can do it repetitively throughout the month. I can do it multiple times, right? So kind of the cool thing I'm going to give you insight here on is the best things I would do and what I'm doing currently. So unlike most gurus out on the internet, I don't really have anything to sell you. So here are the three main objectives you need to know when selling this. So you've got your offer, you've got appointments, and you've got sales. These are the only three things you really need to be good at, and your business will go crazy. If you can perfect this, you will have a multi-million dollar business. That's the catch though. You've got to perfect it. So over here on my chart, I've kind of broken down the most important ways in each section, what you can do now, and this is what I'm doing now as well. So when we start over an offer, there's a few things. We've got niche, high price, and related to AI. So what I mean by this is you need to have a good industry that you're going to work in. For me, I started in the real estate industry. So I worked with real estate agents within the US, and that was how I actually made my first 10K a month. I ran a basic social media marketing agency, and that's how I did it. And I documented the whole journey, and it wasn't easy, but I learned a lot doing it. So when it comes to your niche, you want to decide something that maybe you're related to. Maybe you have family members who are real estate agents. Whatever it might be, do something that you can relate to. That's the best piece of advice I'd give. It can be anything. It could be construction industry, it could be real estate industry, it could be dentist industry. It doesn't really matter. Like, you can do whatever. But the biggest piece of advice is do something that you might know or you're correlated to. Like, you can kind of speak their language in a way. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. Pick something that you think a lot of people are in. And I can tell you now, a lot of people in real estate and solar. Both those industries are huge, and there's a lot of people in them, so you can get a lot of clients. But when we go down to choosing a high price is all about really charging high. And a lot of people don't talk about this. A lot of people will tell you to go for the $1,000, the $2,000 a month retainer. But the issue with that is you are now stuck. If clients leave, which a lot of churn happens when you charge those, you then are stuck getting clients and clients and clients after every month for really not much pay. People leave early, and it's not a good scenario. So the best thing I would do is I would charge 5, 6, even 10 grand up front. And it might sound crazy now, but trust me, it's not. For most businesses, this is like something they can afford. And if it isn't, you've got to go for the higher ticket, higher tier businesses, maybe the higher performing real estate agents or the higher performer dentistries, whatever it is. You want to go for the higher echelon tier people in businesses, because that's where you can get the most money. And I'll explain how to do that in a minute. So charging high is not only going to make it easy for you, but it's just going to make your service a lot better because you can get better talent way quicker. And then lastly, related to AI. So what I mean by related to AI is you want to have AI within your offer. So you want to say, hey, we're going to implement this AI for you, and it's going to be all done for you. We'll implement, this could be like a talking AI, right? Like, everyone kind of knows what ChatGPT is, so you wouldn't offer something that simple, but you can offer something like Air AI. I've made many videos on this on my channel. It's a talking AI. It's literally will talk with people, and it's really cool. So I don't need to go much into that there. If you want to check out those videos, you can right after this video, and you'll learn a lot more there. Now we head back over into appointments. So the way we get appointments is a few simple things. We can use our friends and network. We can call outbound leads, and then we can use platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or whatever to DM people and actually talk with them. So my personal favorite, if you're starting, is use your network. It's the easiest one. You don't really, like, if you have to, get them as trial clients, because if you're afraid, oh, maybe they're a family member or whatever, you don't want to get them bad results and waste their money. Do a free trial for them, get some experience, and do it really quick. Maybe it's a couple weeks, and then you'll kind of get some experience. So then when you go charge real customers out there, you're not worried and you're fine. But next is inbound leads. So when it comes to inbound leads, this is the thing I do. Okay. And if you're not sure what that means, this is like paid ads. So you see many advertisements on social media, Instagram, wherever. These are all businesses that are trying to get your attention. They're buying your attention, right? And this is one thing you want to do. You want to buy people's attention. So, business owners that are real estate agents, buy their attention for spending maybe $20, $30 a day on Instagram and Facebook. Many tutorials I've made in this channel. I have a whole course on all this, which I'll link in the bottom of this video on how to do it A through Z. It's like 3 hours. But setting up ads is going to be the digital door knocker essentially for you, and it's going to automatically get you appointments. You spend and they'll give you appointments in return. It's the best way to do it. You can get 5, 10, 20 appointments a day if you want for your team and everything. But for now, you might only need to spend $20, $30 a day, get a few appointments, and then you can close them. And then lastly, when we go to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc., this is where you want to be talking and sending messages out to, businesses. There's many Instagram pages of business owners, and you want to outreach to them with maybe a script you have or anything, kind of proposing your offer to them, and that's going to be probably the quickest way you can do it. Now, personally, the favorite, you'll go from start to bottom. Like, I prefer friends, network, then inbound leads, and then Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. That's the best way to do it, and that's personally what I've done. So I'd recommend that if you're starting. You can kind of present them your offer that you've made. Hopefully they like it and they find it valuable. Then you've got to get on the call. You've got to get on a call with them, and you've got to close them. So this is the next part. This is sales. So first, you've got your sales presentation, you've got to present your offer to them, and you've got to close them. So when it comes to your sales presentation, I get a lot of questions of people who are very, very confused in a way, and they don't need to be. Like, you're going to mess up at the start. Everyone does. I did. Everyone does, right? Like, don't worry about jumping on a call and them saying no, because it's either a no or a yes. Who cares? It's a Zoom call. It doesn't matter. You'll have many more in the future. So you want to present them in a nice presentation of like how you want to present your service. So again, this is going to be in the big video I link in this description. I show how to do this. I show the sales skills and objection handling I use personally, and this is what I do. So within this presentation, you're going to present them your offer, and this is the offer you just made, and I just kind of showed you how to make it very, very quickly. But that's good that it's quick, because you don't want to over confuse the buyer. So keep it simple, keep it nice, and keep it somewhat beneficial to solving their problems. That's going to be the huge thing for you. And then lastly, you're going to want to close them. So once you've collected your payment of $5-6 grand, whatever it is, go look for talent out there. Go look for potentially someone who can help you fulfill the service, or do something like that. Like, make it as good as you can for the first customer. And I tell this all the time. Not every customer of yours is going to succeed, but put the odds in your favor so they do. Hopefully they do, right? And that's going to be the point. And what you're going to do, you can spend this money on talent, and you can spend it on more ads to get many, many more customers. That's the whole point, in clients. That's the whole point of this. So really quickly, that's how I would do this in a whole nutshell. Is first of all, you've got your offer, then you've got appointments, and then you've got sales. If I'm going to break it down very, very simply for you, and I'm not going to give you a bunch of fluff, this is how I do it every single day. Offer. I use my offer every day. I have appointments every day, and I close people, right? These three are the most important. So if you're starting brand new, I'm going to link the big video down in the description. It's going to give you a 3-hour tutorial on how to do this. Otherwise, I hope you found this video somewhat useful when it comes to either you're starting or you have a business, really getting your feet in the water when it comes to starting a business and getting clients and attracting the skills and the talent needed to then make a big, old, great business. So that's it for this video. Maybe comment what you'd like to see in the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.